Honestly, it's true, my thick-skulled friends. I don't have a minute to spare. I need to record the test data, then check it against the charts, perform calculations. My time is valuable.
But it's an intellectual game.
It's perfect for a brainiac like you.
I don't have time for games. I need to work.
Ah, Taco! It's so nice of you to come. The game is much more interesting with 4 players.
What game are we playing?
Scrabble! Every player takes 7 tiles. The tiles have letters on them. You then form words out of these letters and place them on this board.
Why do the tiles also have numbers on them?
Each number shows how many points a letter is worth.
When you make a word, you add up all the points on the tiles. Whoever has the most points at the end of the game is the winner.
I see, but why are some of the squares different colors on the board?
According to the rules, the points on these squares are double, and on these, they're triple.
Very well then, but I'll play just one game and then I really have to leave. So who goes first then?
Whoever can make the longest word.
All right then. Ethanol.
Cool.
Okay. Aha! Now.
Well, what's there to think about? You have 2 wonderful words there, opus and ache.
Well, of course I saw those, but I was trying to come up with more points, naturally.
No, I already worked it out. The 22 points is the maximum total you can achieve with this particular combination.
22 points. That's better than me. I only have the word ear. You may need it if you want to hear something, but it's only worth 5 points.
Don't put ear down. Here, you can make real. And over here, you can put fawn. It's on a blue space, so it's double and worth 45 points.
Well, ain't that a stinger? But what's a fawn? There is indeed such a word. It's some sort of rare animal. I will not need anyone's help. Too bad I can't spell agriculture, or I'd use that as a word. I'm forfeiting my turn and exchanging my letters.
Aura and acute.
What's an aura?
Yes, what is it?
You mean you don't know it? It's the plural of os, meaning a mouth or orifice of the body.
I could have used my own slang words, too.
It's not a word I made up. It's an anatomical term. Anyone who studies the body would know it.
Yes, you're so smart. You don't have to rub our beaks in it.
I wonder what word I could make with these tiles.
Make your own words.
What's the matter? It's hardly unladylike.
Moan and biddy.
Stop making up new words. What's biddy?
Well, biddy is it's a young bird.
All right. Olga and I are birds. She should be an expert on all birdly matters. So tell us, do you know what a biddy is?
Of course. No.
Barry, what about you? Not in the slightest.
It's a colloquial type of word. It's not used everywhere.
That's enough! I also can say that, Heretsis is colloquial.
You don't believe me?
We want you to stop making up words. What's with you? We're all playing so well. Who was playing? Were you? He was playing alone. We were just merely spectators.
Here, read this. Biddy, chiefly used in New England and the South, referring to a newly hatched chick. It's a chicken.
Okay, old chap. So we're not as educated as you are. But since you're so smart, why'd you get so worked up? You could have just ignored the whole thing, especially with that brain of yours.
I wasted an entire day looking for this dictionary. I ran out of time to do the things I needed to do. I'm just as dumb as you are. I'm an erudite moose and nothing else.
You've probably noticed that sometimes the world that was once so bright and vibrant suddenly loses all its colors and becomes dull and gray. In such moments, you most likely get scared and don't understand what's happened. And if by chance you were to learn that one person is responsible for all of it, you would definitely become very angry with that person. Go ahead. Get mad. All of this is my fault. The thing is, when I'm in a not-so-good mood, the whole world around me becomes gloomy and colorless.
How am I supposed to know what this thing is? If it's a squash, it should be green or maybe yellow. And if it's an eggplant, then it should be purple. And my apples, how can I be sure that they're ready for picking? Everything is gray.
Yeah, and I fell down. And I can't figure out if I'm all covered in blood or is this just mud?
Rosa, enough already. Look, you were sad. Now get over it.
I told you. This is all beyond my control. It's true. My mood has more swings than a playground in a public park. I go from happy to sad.
But why do we have to suffer?
You're telling me, the scientist, that it's beyond your control? Everything in this world has cause and effect. My scientific formulas show the effect, and you're the cause.
Rosa, you can see it for yourself. Not only is it all looking bleak, but everything is in total chaos. Is this grass? Last time I checked, grass was green. This is a shade of who knows what. And as for the weather... I did mix up the red wire with the blue wire.
What am I supposed to do about it?
Well, try to liven up a bit. Just a little.
We beg you, please.
Try it. We'll help you. Let's do it. Let's do it together. We need to come up with a strategic plan now, people. We must raise Rosa's spirits and make sure they stay that way. I could revive my stand-up routine, but with my bad back, I'm not able to stand up for very long. It would be helpful if we can find out how far this black and whiteness has spread.
It's spread everywhere. I've contacted governments from all over the world, and there's panic in their black and white capitals. Traffic lights aren't working. Oh, just a second. It seems that the people have started to calm down a bit because they figured out that the cause of the problem is here. They're setting up an international committee to try and get Rosa back into a good mood of the highest quality.
They're saying they want to make her the princess of our entire galaxy.
Being made princess of an entire galaxy doesn't happen every day. You may want to think about, oh, I don't know, maybe smiling a bit.
I can't promise anything. I smile when I want to smile and not when somebody needs me to. And that's that.
It's not going to work. It's just not going to work.
Have hope, old chap. We all must have hope.
Citizens of the galaxy, rationally I know that I should be truly grateful to you for wanting to make me the most important princess in the galaxy, but I must be honest and say what lies at the bottom of my incorruptible, shattered heart.
What's with the weird smile on your face?
Go away! Can't you see that I'm thinking? He always ruins everything. Oh my goodness! Why is everything purple?
Because I'm going on vacation for about 10 days or so. I don't really care whether the science exists or not. It's all purple to me now. So, today the sky is slightly overcast. The atmospheric pressure is precisely 760 millimeters of mercury. The humidity is 80%. The temperature is 59 degrees Fahrenheit. Absolutely the most perfect of conditions. What do you make of this anomaly, huh? Do you believe it? I have heard of such things, but to see it with my very own 2 eyes. Frogs falling from the skies. Nature certainly has its miracles.
They came to the wrong address.
What's that now?
They delivered them to the wrong address. Maybe they thought there was a frog convention or it was a leap year or something like that. All I know is that no one ordered any frogs, so they delivered them to the wrong spot.
I'm sorry, but about whom are you talking?
The ones who sent us the shipment of frogs.
What? No, my misinformed friend. You're wrong. No one has sent us anything. You see, what happened was somewhere there was a large swamp with lots of frogs. A tornado hovered over the swamp, these things do happen, and took with it the water and the frogs, too. The tornado kept going, but soon died down, and all the frogs fell back to Earth, along with everything else the tornado picked up.
That's an interesting story, even though I have no idea what you're talking about. But I really don't care who sent the frogs here. I just hope next time that they're nice enough to send what I really need.
And just what do you need?
More carrots.
You're being a little obtuse, my friend. Quite impressively creative, but a bit obtuse. Do you really think up in the sky there is some kind of an office that delivers? And there's someone up there whose job it is to send out shipments of carrots?
Of course not. There's no office, Doco. It's just a warehouse. And they made a mistake with the frogs. Probably some kind of labeling issue.
This can't be possible. You don't understand. It's just a tornado that must have flown over a carrot field somewhere. And then the carrots fell, and then there were flying carrots. Wally, what happened?
How am I supposed to show them exactly what I need? Take Chico. All he had to do was dig out a candy wrapper. And those who are up there knew right away that they're supposed to send Chico candy wrappers. But me? How do I ever let them know that I need inspiration? Tell me this. What exactly am I supposed to dig right here?
You're worried for nothing, my dear friend. You're caught in the grips of desperation. But none of this is really true. You must get a hold of yourself. There's no candy.
Chico! Your shipment's arrived.
I think it tastes like squash dip.
Hey! Hey!
Who in their right mind would have asked for some squash dip without the containers?
Maybe it's a mistake and they delivered it to the wrong address. Stop! Okay, who dug this hole?
I did. It's the sun. I have dug out the image of the whole sun. I don't believe in these things, of course, but it couldn't hurt. Let them send sun, lots more sun. Then we'll all have more days that are sunny.
So you think that this hole looks like the sun?
Yes, of course. Don't be ridiculous. No, that was just a tornado somewhere that flew over a squash field.
That's it. Enough. We're not going any further. We're gonna have the picnic here.
That's ridiculous. No one in their right mind has a picnic so close to their home.
So close. We've crossed through 4 zip codes already.
Okay, fine. If you're gonna be that way about it, let's at least get over to that pine tree.
But it's so far.
You think that's far? That is so not far.
It's too far.
What's wrong with you anyway?
It's far.
Wally? 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 Wally!
A moose is sitting on the train tracks. Another moose comes over to him and says, "Hey, move, moose."
Yeah?
Move, moose. How come you're not laughing? That's the funniest joke I've ever heard.
I don't get it. What's so funny about it?
There's a moose on the train tracks. A second moose walks over to him and says, "Hey, move, moose." Huh? Get it? Okay then, now just close your eyes. Picture some really, really long train tracks on the ground, and sitting there is a moose.
Ugh, it's far! It's far! Lazy bones! Didn't even say goodbye.
Rosa! My dear, could you do me a favor? Would you mind if I told you a joke? You'll find it very funny, because I'm starting to have doubts that my friend here and I live in the same world.
Oh, you shouldn't really have any doubts. You do live in different worlds. Each one of us living in our own world. Some see one thing, others see something completely different.
Well, you don't need to exaggerate so much. Such disagreements as that rarely happen. Isn't that right, my friend?
No.
And the most amazing thing of all is, at first when you think that one thing is a certain kind of thing, but then you realize that thing is actually completely different. Take Wally. He was so slow. Then he got upset and became so fast. And then he disappeared. I never really even had a chance to apologize.
How did he disappear?
Poof!
Don't worry about it. We'll find him. Everything may be relative in this world, but it's not an excuse to lose your mind. For example, tell me what I'm doing right now. Am I moving?
You're standing?
What about now?
You're moving.
Yes, but I'm standing still at the same time. To the swing, I'm standing perfectly still. But as far as the ground goes, I'm moving. It's all relative, my good friends. It's all relative. Relatively speaking, my oblivious friend, you should always keep your eyes relatively open. You see, people can have different opinions about the same thing. It all depends upon their point of view.
What if we all have different points of view? How are we supposed to understand each other?
It's quite simple. You temporarily put yourself in someone else's shoes. For example, let's say that I put myself in Barry's shoes. And I've told a very funny joke about two moose on the train tracks. But I don't laugh, which is perfectly normal because in order to laugh, you have to have a sense of humor.
Be careful, there's a hole over there.
Okay, I put myself in Barry's shoes again. All day, I work in the garden, digging hole after hole. Pretty soon, I start to see holes everywhere. But there is no hole.
I got a question. Are you really in a hole, or is it only a relative hole?
Absolutely, my friend. Absolutely. Oh, someone get me out of here. Wait a second. I think I see. It's Wally.
It's amazing. Sometimes it seems there are so many of us. You just look around and see that we're all squeezed together. But other times, it feels like we're all alone here and just lost.
I get it. They're sitting on train tracks. You can't sit on the train tracks. That's it. Because the train will run over you.
Holy carrots, just listen to this! You will be plunged right into a world of pleasure thanks to the magical wildlife on this fabulous uninhabited island.
Yeah? Well, being plunged would be good, because in my opinion, the experience so far has just been so-so.
What do you mean so-so? Look, it says right here in the brochure. The travel time will simply fly by as you look forward to your date with nature. Got it? Keep rowing, Chico. Keep rowing.
Keep rowing. Keep rowing.
Oh, see that? The sweet scented shade of tropical treetops. The Azure Sea. Beautiful golden sand. Chico, I think I got sunburned.
You probably have to apply something cold to it.
Oh, it's nothing. I'll just take a dip in the Azure Sea and I'll be as good as new. Woo-hoo! Come on, Chico, the water's great.
Crash, don't go out too far. Careful.
Whoa, help!
Crash! What happened? I'm coming.
Help me! Okay, I'll get him off, What was that thing? I was trying to swim out there, but instead of water, there was that. It stings.
These are jellyfish. It says here that jellyfish rarely swim here and hardly ever approach the shore.
Maybe they're good for sandwiches? You know, peanut butter and jellyfish. Guess we can't swim here anymore.
Crash, it's no big deal. Maybe the sea isn't good for swimming here, but it's still an uninhabited island.
I read in the travel book that the second thing a traveler must do is to replenish their water supply. The first thing to do is buy the travel book.
These sweet-scented shade trees don't really give off any shade at all. And there's no scent either. Other than that, they're perfect.
Well, maybe it's just not shade season. It looks like fresh water isn't in season either. Chico, take a look. Does it say in there about what inhabitants of an uninhabited island eat?
It just talks about the heavenly taste of the exotic fruits.
Are you serious? Let me see that. Oh, my carrots. Chico, look at all these exotic fruits. They were right. It's just like the brochure.
But it doesn't say anywhere in here which fruits are okay to eat.
What are you talking about, Chico? They're all okay to eat. Oops. I'll be right back.
Crash, where are you going? Oh,
Why is it so cold? We're in the tropics, right?
it says here, at night the temperature drops to a refreshing heavenly cool.
So why do they put that information in small print at the very end? Gotta go. Oh. And they talk about the heavenly fruit in big print at the beginning.
I don't know. Uh-oh. Do you know if these temporary problems we're having are actually temporary problems, or is traveling always like this?
Huh? I'll never take another magical, full of nature and beauty trip like this again.
And here is my raspberry preserves.
And our favorite
Can
tea.
somebody open
Nothing
this?
tastes better.
Jar?
I was craving this tea since we
remaining.
left.
A little
Yeah,
help?
really?
Remember, you went for a swim and got covered in jellyfish.
Yeah, and I got the proof, too. Look, it's a scar.
Very interesting.
And the trees there don't provide any shade.
Is that so?
That's right.
And the fruits have such a heavenly taste.
Well, there were some temporary problems to start with, but it's nothing.
Someday, I'll dare to be as adventurous as you two youngsters are, and go on a trip such as yours.
Carlin, I highly recommend it, 'cause it's truly heavenly.
5 o'clock? By the pine tree? And what are we going to do? Well, it's just weird. What is all this for? These weird dates? You want to say something to me? Say it now! Just to go for a walk? I don't know. I don't like it when I don't know what's going on. I have to see. Maybe I'll be busy at 5. Okay. Okay, you know what? You are in luck. I am absolutely free. Well, okay, 5 o'clock by the pine tree. Now go and make sure that you get everything ready so I don't get bored. Run along.
I think my legs have fallen asleep. Chico! Chico! Come over here. I need you now. Please hurry. Okay, now. Turn off this alarm, would you? Chico, wait. Listen, I can't move at all. I think my whole body has just fallen asleep. Can you do something to help me?
You probably just need a soothing massage.
Careful, Chico. Let me know when you get to the soothing part. We don't have much time. I have to be by the pine tree at 5. I have a date.
You'll have to reschedule.
It's out of the question. I waited for this for such a long time. So long that you can see for yourself what condition I ended up in. I have to be there no matter what. Now.
Well, even if you make it there, you still won't be able to do anything.
Think of something. I'm begging you. Hi there. You gotta stand me up. I can't meet a lady sitting. That's really bad manners.
That and that. This and that.
Hi! Chico, what are you doing? Let me down.
Well, so what is it that you wanted?
Yeah, well, to begin with, let me give you this nice bouquet. They smell beautiful. Really, so good. Stop it. Cut it out. Yeah, never mind. These roses aren't worthy of you.
You seem a little jumpy today.
Well, I'm just nervous.
Hold on. I don't want to just sit. It's a beautiful day. Let's go for a walk.
I'd love to go for a walk, too. But I want to walk under the tree. The air is cleaner here. And we can hear the wind through the leaves.
You feeling all right?
I'm just so happy to be here with you. So, about that walk. The sky up there is wonderful today, don't you think? And the clouds, especially over there. And over there. Over there's okay, too. And that cloud up there looks so much like a clumsy Chico who is pulling a wrong string.
No.
You don't mind that I point with my leg, do you?
Well, it's certainly a bit unusual.
Yeah.
Which cloud were you talking about? Chico? What happened to Wally? Hey, Chico? Wally?
Oh, hey, looking for me?
Chico was here just now. Just a minute.
You.
Uh-huh. That's it, Chico. You're free to go.
Yeah, I have good news, dear Rosa.
And what is that?
Well, it's my finger. I'm starting to get feeling in it again. I think I can even move it some.
Don't worry about a thing. This will all be fine. Look at all the clouds up there. So pretty. And that one, too. Oh, look over there. Is it okay that I point with someone else's hands?
Rosa, maybe we'd better reschedule this date for tomorrow.
No. We're just getting started.
I fell out of bed this morning, banged my head while I was snoring. Then at breakfast spilled my coffee after my sink sprung a leak. Then I take it up a notch, I split my pants right through my crotch, and then I found a pimple on my cheek. But this still won't stop, quite surprisingly. Such a happy mood deep inside of me. It's a strange and wonderful thing to see when a good mood comes unexpectedly. Yeah. Then from there it just kept coming. The bus I take to work stopped running, so I walked the last 5 miles and got splashed on by a truck. Finally, I reached my building and stepped into the elevator. It took off and stopped, now I was stuck. But this still won't stop, quite surprisingly. Such a happy mood deep inside of me. It's a strange and wonderful thing to see when a good mood comes unexpectedly. Yeah!
Why are you so gloomy, Wally?
The question is, why are you always so cheerful?
Why be sad? Everything is great. If the sun's shining, it's all good. If it's not shining, I'll make my own sun.
And why do you think everything's so great anyway?
What, did something bad happen?
Yes, of course. Something bad is always happening somewhere. Only some of us are smart enough to realize it, while others aren't. Somewhere out there, someone is sick. Somewhere, someone is very hungry. Maybe they're injured, and they're all alone. That's why I sit here and think about these things. I'm not gloomy. I'm serious. And you're not serious. I'm serious about that.
Listen to this. So I'm brushing my teeth this morning. Brushy, brushy. But then there isn't any foam. It turns out I mixed up my paw lotion and toothpaste. What's the matter?
I'm being serious. Look, don't you understand that somewhere out there, someone is in real trouble, and you're happy? Can you imagine how they'd feel if they saw how you were acting? It'd make things a lot worse. You have to be more serious. Seriously. And Chico, when it comes to your teeth, stick with real toothpaste.
Oh no, my preserves. Oh, I'm so clumsy, so clumsy. It's a disaster, such a disaster.
What a disaster! After picking out the best berries one by one, they're all gone, and the preserves are ruined. The stove is so dirty it'll never get clean. And this towel is so stained it'll never wash out. It's a disaster! The worst disaster ever!
Crash, close the door on your way out.
You mean leave?
You're just making things a lot worse.
But I've messed things up in the past, and you've never told me to leave.
Before, you were cheerful. You're like a ray of rabbity sunshine. You used to glow. When I looked at you, I didn't care whether the carrots were rotted, or if the ladder's broken, or the bees didn't make enough honey.
I used to glow.
Gonna take a while to pick all these apples. You used to glow with joy. Get it? Happiness.
How am I supposed to be happy when someone somewhere has...
Listen to this! Listen to this! Listen to this! Someone is stuck on a fence up high. That's no reason to moan or cry. Thunderclouds gather in the sky. It's not so bad. No need to cry. You went to sea and said goodbye? Well, okay. Go ahead and cry. Isn't that wonderful?
How can you be so happy when someone, somewhere, might be...
Hold on there. I've done my share of suffering. Attaboy, Wally.
I don't understand. Let me ask you, can you really be happy when someone is out there suffering?
Of course you can. Not everyone can suffer all at once. It just wouldn't be practical.
Yeah, you'll just have to wait your turn.
Wait, my turn? Whose turn is it?
Ours. We'll be suffering for a while. I'd say we got about 20 minutes more on the clock, so you go on. Go have fun.
Thank you.
But this still won't stop, quite surprisingly. Such a happy mood deep inside of me.
I do not exist. Here, look. Superheroes exist. Dragons exist. Princes and princesses, check it out. And me? It seems I'm standing here. But in reality... where am I? I don't exist! Here. I have to do something about it. I can't just leave it like that. I have to leave my own imprint in the history of art.
Who will help me understand if I exist or if I don't? I bought a yesterday's newspaper, but it doesn't mention me at all. Yesterday I wrote. Yesterday he wrote a funny song. Such a funny song. It was so funny yesterday. Oh yeah. Today it's not funny at all. But how can it be? Just one day has passed. Just one day has passed, but it's not funny anymore. help me understand if I exist or if I don't. I rashly drank a whole can of milk and soon realized that I needed the doctor.
He did.
The doctor gave me
This doctor.
a piece of advice.
Oh, this doctor.
He said, quit guessing who exists or who doesn't.
This doctor.
To think it over, I sat down and immediately realized that I existed.
Oh, yeah, this doctor.
It's such a small thing. I simply sat down and immediately realized that I existed. It's such a small thing. I simply sat down and immediately realized that I existed.
He does exist.
Finished! Now I really exist. Here I am. To be continued in the next issue. I guess I'll just have to go borrow some more paper from Wally. Who knew it was so much work? Just trying to keep up one's existence.
Wow, would you take a look at that mountain? Hey, is anyone here? No one's here. Oh my, just look at that. Look what they're writing now. Shame on them. It's all a bunch of nonsense. And a waste of paper. It's all just fantasy. Everyone knows there's no such things as princes or superheroes. They insult our intelligence when they write this stuff. Even dragons don't exist, and certainly not princesses. I wonder where Rosa has disappeared to. She's never here when I need her. Rosa! Where are you? I need you. Now! Rosa! Where are you?
I don't want to eat this apple. I really don't want to eat this here apple. I will not eat this apple. I just refuse.
What are you doing?
I'm not eating this apple.
Really?
Precisely. What are you doing?
You said you weren't eating the apple.
I mean, I didn't need it as food. There's something far more important than filling up your belly. For example, your willpower. Have you ever heard of it? You want the apple, so you're supposed to stop yourself from eating the apple by applying your willpower. Any idiot can actually just eat the apple.
Ah.
I definitely don't want to eat this pie. I don't want to.
I believe 6 pies for tomorrow evening will be more than enough. 3 to serve before the tea and 3 after.
The pie disappeared. Hey, where is our pie?
Yeah, how would I know? I don't know. I don't go around eating pies, especially after 7 p.m. I'm in the process of losing weight. You see? Losing weight. Losing weight. I'm on a diet. I can't be eating a pie. I didn't want to eat it. And if I didn't want to, then I didn't eat it. Because when you have willpower, you tell yourself that you don't want this pie, and then you eat it. I mean, don't eat it. That was not pretty. I don't believe it. What have I done?
My impulsive friend, I saw it all. I don't understand. Why didn't you just confess?
You saw it all? To be honest, I don't even know what happened to me. I promised myself I'd stay away from the pies and such, and everything was going peachy. But the smell of that pie can make your knees buckle right from under you. All right, I just couldn't resist it at all.
The pie's not what's important here. I want to know why you lied. I thought that maybe something terrible had happened. I was worried about you.
Something has. I've learned that I'm a completely spineless beast. A coward. You think it's easy to admit one's own shortcomings, especially to yourself. But you're right. I have no choice. I'll tell the truth and apologize. Maybe instead, I'll tell them that it was a practical joke. Think that they'll laugh.
It's your decision. What's important is to calm them down, because they think that that pie was eaten by a creature from the parallel universe.
Very good. No, that just won't do. They might actually think the joke was stupid.
And they would be right. Maybe you should pretend that you weren't ready to say it right away, but now you're ready.
But why couldn't I say it right away?
The reasons why you ate that pie were philosophical in nature.
Yeah.
You felt that you needed to consider and evaluate the different ramifications before revealing the truth to everyone involved.
Yeah, that's good. And why did I eat the pie?
Well, probably because you just wanted it, dear friend.
That's right, I wanted it. I wanted it and I ate it. I demonstrated willpower. Ooh. No, I can't. I just can't.
My friend, where are you going? Wait! Demonstrate your willpower!
No! Don't even try to talk me into it. It's very simple. We'll bake the same pie and say that it was mysteriously lost, but we found it.
But I don't understand. Why are we sneaking around Olga's house?
What do you suggest we use to bake the pie? Your masterpiece, perhaps? You'll find everything we need right here. Let's see. Flour, butter, filling. I don't want to eat the pies. I don't want to eat those pies. Those pies don't want to be eaten by me.
What are you mumbling about?
What is it? Who is there?
It's just me. I came to say that it was I who ate the pie.
Bravo, my friend, bravo! By confessing, you've triumphed. It's a victory! You have proven your willpower over the pie. Excellent!
They told us not to play with matches.
When?
The day before yesterday. You know, when we blew up the beach umbrella.
What are you talking about, Chico? That was the day before yesterday, which was a long time ago. Since then, we got smarter, more experienced, and we've grown up a lot. 'Cause we're older. Look at it go, Chico! It's so close!
They were mad before. This time, they'll be madderer.
What if we don't tell them?
Well, we'd never be able to live with ourselves.
Then we'll repay them with interest. That's it. But do it in secret.
Don't you think the novel's heroine could wear glasses? Most heroes wear them.
What for? She eats carrots, which means she has perfect vision.
I'll wake up and then I'll look out and I find this.
Interesting. It's a mystery. Fate is trying to reimburse you somehow for the unfortunate losses that you've suffered because of it.
Maybe next time Fate'll demolish my entire house, then send me some bricks to make up for it.
One should never tempt fate, Barry.
I've never actually grown a fence before. Either that or those Fate folks came and added some more, 'cause it's bigger.
Hey, remember when my carpet got burned a few days ago? Take a look at this.
This is just not possible.
It's those Fate folks. Besides fences, they do upholstery.
No, you are so naive. Fate doesn't exist. No, don't you understand? It doesn't. No!
A good book has to have a good ending.
What ending, Chico? You don't even have a middle yet.
What do you mean? What about the tea party? In March, she had some guests over and they had tea. Isn't that a good middle?
Oh, and I didn't believe it. Oh, no. You receive one thing and you lose another. Between the two, I'd rather have the radio.
Oh.
I come home and find this.
So who was it that wrote it?
Finally, we can get some sleep.
More importantly, our conscience is clear.
Wait!
We give up. I mean, we didn't do it.
You two will come with us.
Fate, 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 fate.
We admit you to the secret order of fate.
Fate, 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 fate.
Just what is fate?
A lady who wears all seeing glasses.
And who does fate love?
Those as brave as carrots.
And what does fate do?
Invites you in and fills your cup to the brim. Fate, 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 fate.
No. No! If justice does exist in this world, then tomorrow everything that burned down will be returned back here as good as new.
Fate, 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 fate.